Doomsday Book. Google, the National Security Prism Surveillance Program, and you. So what is the Doomsday or the Domesday Book? 1085, it was commissioned by William the Conqueror. He invaded, he's a Norman invader, conquered England. He killed the last Saxon king in the Battle of Hastings, and he basically took his army all around England, killed everything until London surrendered, and they had had enough, so he became the next king. And after a few years of putting down rebellions and building forts every 15 miles, horse rides away from each other so they can control the wind, he commissioned this book, which is funny because he burned every library and every book in existence in his conquering of England. And this Doomsday Book is commissioned in 1085, 1086. It lists every manor and every county in the whole of England. It lists what they owned, how much to tax them, how many plows, how many peoples, how many horses, lakes, salt pans, you name it. Here's William the Conqueror at the Battle of Hastings, a depiction of him lifting his helmet because his horse got knocked out from under him 3 times, and the rumor had spread around that he was dead, so he's lifting his visor here so his troops can see that he's still alive, so they'll continue to fight. Because they got kind of whipped in the first round, but they got the Saxons to chase them and broke their lines, and then Saxons got killed, and then King Harold got killed. Here's a couple pages from the Doomsday Book, actual pages, Old English, and it's pretty interesting here. I don't think any of us could read Old English, but you can see the letters, and it's pretty interesting. Here's there's a project in a link. The link is pretty funny. Taxable. You can see everything's on here. Thornhill, County of Wiltshire. There was an English project, and it started so long ago. It was on Laserdisc, and they tried to upgrade it to some new format so people can actually look at it. And there's a link. Now it's kind of on the web, but not really. So here's where you are, or at least everything about you that anyone would want to know. Bluffdale, Utah. That's where Prism. That's just a data storage. All those buildings, data storage for Prism. That's the National Security Act Administration. Now they have tapped the underwater fiber optic cables, the transatlantic cables for sure, and pretty much every cable with submarines. They put on devices, submarines put on devices, and here is exactly what they collect. Basically everything. Email, chats, photos, stored data, voice over the internet, file transfers, video conferencing from Microsoft, Google, Yahoo, Facebook, Paltalk, YouTube, Skype, AOL, and Apple. Did they leave anybody out? Probably not, but that's all that's on this top secret thing that Snowden released. So it's basically a gigantic Doomsday Book. Everything what they've created, except with the technology, advanced technology, it's now all on data storage. It's the modern Doomsday Book on everyone. China may hack into things, but the U.S. records everything. I mean, yeah, we have a lot of nerve telling China not to hack into our systems. We hack into everything. I mean, they tap the underwater fiber optic cables all around the world. They've had submarines go down, so they record everything in this data center. If they want to find something, they don't need Florence for most of it. Pen taps. Now, here's something that all you preppers and NRA people would we're going to find hilarious. The ACLU is suing the government, joined by Yale. that they went too far and they're violating everyone's rights by doing this. So you NRA guys may want to join the ACLU. Hey, war makes strange bedfellows, they say, but this is basically same old thing, a Doomsday Book. So the more things change, the more this stay the same. I think this little piece of history was very interesting. I hope you found it interesting. And thanks for watching. Why Volcano Squad out.